This week's episode of Kickin' It is brought to you by the Air Max 94, the EA edition. This actually came out a couple of weeks back. The original, obviously, released in the 94. Amazing shoe. You can tell the 3M popping from both sides. It's got the EA logo on the back. It's got it in the front, right there. And the coolest thing about it is the neon green sole. This actually lights up. Crazy nice looking. So this is the sneaker of the week. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what's up everybody? We're back.
What up?
Sneaker Steve 09.
Kick 718.
This is a brand new episode of Kickin' It.
Yeah, man.
And today's topic is about LeBron, the LeBron 11s, and how he's not wearing them. He's still wearing the LeBron 10s.
Word? Why,
Yeah.
son? Why he wearing his little shit?
I think he said that they're not fitting right.
Yeah.
The 11s are not fitting right.
Oh,
so my question is, do you still cop his kicks even though he's not wearing the new ones?
That's a good question.
You know?
I mean, I like his. I don't like the 11s, and I wasn't a fan of the 10s.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about that. If the signature artist sneaker, if the signature player is not wearing his signature shoe,
What does that mean?
what does that say? I've seen reviews where people say that they're a little too snug, and I've read that complaint that you were saying. And they're basically too snug on his feet. His feet are a little deformed, so he has to have them a certain way. I just think that goes to show that Nike doesn't even pay attention to their own fucking players. No offense, because I'm a Nike head, but think about it, nigga Steve. They do not have that 2 cents to ask them. They have to wear shoes and practice in them before they
or measure his foot,
or something, right?
In the development process, ask them, man, how does he feel? How you want them to fit?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I like the 11s. I mean, they've been dropping some sick colorways, and I like the way it looks.
Right.
But it's kind of funny that he's not wearing them. It kind of reminds me of a couple years ago when D Wade stopped rocking when he was with Converse, and I think he didn't rock the Wade 4.
Oh,
He didn't like them at all, and he went back wearing the Wade 1s, which to me is the dopest shoe he ever had with Converse. And they actually ended up re-releasing the 1s again.
Did they?
Yeah, because he did a last shot, I think, to win a playoff game or something.
Oh,
and he was rocking those black joints, and they ended up re-releasing. And it was pretty cool because on the heel, they had like the time, like the time moving down.
Yeah.
So it had that. So that's what it reminds me. And he never wore those 4s, and then he ended up going to Jordan brand. But it's kind of weird it's kind of shocking to see LeBron not wear his signature shoe. I mean, this is the first time I've seen this happen. Because every time they come out with a new shoe, he's always wearing them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he hasn't even touched them.
I mean, comfort is always a big thing, and I mean, he's a professional athlete. There's sneakers, there's videos that I have that like complaining about the shoe size. And everybody's foot is different, and the shoe, you have to compensate for it to get it a half size bigger, half size smaller, stretch it out, whatever it is. I mean, I just think that there should be more detail. Really, like if Nike is behind it, like they are, shouldn't they be more attentive to like how it fits on him? I mean, I would think so, right?
So let me ask you this: so you think, obviously, it's gonna put more pressure on Nike to come up with something? You think they're gonna do like a version 2? How they did?
They probably. To
accommodate him?
Of course, I would hope so. I would like to see a version 2. I mean, you want to see your favorite basketball player in his latest model. Would they do it? Hopefully they would, just to have them advertise that shoe. But I don't know.
Do you think does it diminish the shoe at all? Like, does it take down the hype a little bit? The fact that he's not rocking that shoe.
That's a good question. I think it's a deterrent. Yeah, I think I would be hesitant to actually go balling them. If the man ain't wearing them shits himself, like, why the fuck am I gonna go wear that shoe? And jam my feet up. You know,
Right.
I mean, it would be. It's like Michael Jordan not wearing Jordans, and he came out in a pair of Air Maxes or something.
Yeah.
I mean, what would we say about the Jordan? Like, damn, MJ's not wearing them.
Yeah.
Or like when he wore the pennies.
Yeah, because they couldn't find his shoes or something.
And yeah, you know.
And then, you know, the funny thing about that was they ended up releasing that shoe again. And everybody got it because that, you know, MJ wore those shoes. You know, and there was Penny's shoe line right there.
MJ stole Penny's sneaker.
Yeah, and he cut the tab on the back.
One off.
I mean, I think it's really strange to see, you know, LeBron not wearing them, and you know, and people still buying them. I mean, it kind of shows that it's kind of cool that, you know, people are not really following the fact that he's not wearing them. I guess because people really like the shoe.
Right.
Like for me, I like the model. I think it looks dope, especially that first colorway that dropped, the King's Pride. I thought that was a sick colorway. I think it's just strange to see him not wear it.
Yeah.
You know, does it take the value down of his shoe or what?
I don't know if it takes the value down, because I think the hype with his name on it, it'll never go away.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that it doesn't diminish from the actual value of the shoe, but it's a deterrent not to maybe ball it.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you would think Nike would have something in the works like ASAP
To fix that.
so he could be balling in his shoes.
Right.
I mean, I think it kind of hurts them that, you know, they put in all this time and effort to create this shoe model, and the man's not wearing them.
Now, mind you, this is just our opinion. We don't know anybody at Nike that's told us. If they're making a version 2 and we don't know about it, then, I mean, you know, don't hold it against them or nothing. So.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going based on, we're just thinking outside, you know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
I mean, that would be the logical thing to do.
That's funny.
Yeah, it'd be the logical thing to try to come up with something for this man to be rocking on the court.
Yeah.
Because if he's rocking last year's model, then nobody's gonna pay attention to this year's.
Right.
Even though I guarantee you, if they come out, I think the only way they would save themselves if they come out with some limited edition and they put limited edition on the shoe and it would sell out.
And that's not even including all the other colorways we've seen, like the Gamma Blues that come soon?
Yeah, those are
The Miami Night ones. I'm sure down the pipeline somewhere there's a South Beach colorway.
the Forging Iron is the one that came out Thursday.
Right.
Those were hot. They're all orange joints. And I don't understand why they were $250.
Yeah, that price though. What's up with that price? That
I don't know.
$250 thing. And the shoes, what, originally $200?
Yeah, 200. I don't understand why that shoe particularly was $250.
Was it limited?
I don't know. The fact that it came out on a Thursday was kind of weird too. Maybe that had something to do with it. But you know, it's weird when you see Nike strike out on the shoe. You know, because you always think of Nike being this great innovator and always coming, you know, hitting shoes out the park, you know, with their signature athlete shoes. And then when you have this come up, it's just like, wow, this is like a big shocker.
Yeah, it makes you like raise an eyebrow.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Whoa, he's not wearing his shoe. You know, what's up with that?
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's kind of strange to see them do that. And then to start releasing shoe after shoe after shoe like that so rapid fast in different colorways, it's like, you know, the man's not even wearing them and you still...
Yeah. Well, I mean, they found their niche, man. You know, like they know that they've forged these colorways in different models and that they sold out. You know, so like, why not just transfer it over to the next year? You know, which ones I'd like to see? I'd like to see a pair of LeBron's 11s, or you know, that are out in Cannon colorway. That Cannon green was a dope sneaker.
Oh, okay.
That colorway was real.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what Nike does, you know, or how long they're going to wait to, you know, come up with a different shoe model, or they're not going to do anything.
Right.
And just keep releasing new colorways. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
What happens.
What LeBron's going to do. So that'll do it for this episode of Kicking It. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. We always like to hear from you guys.
Absolutely.
We always appreciate the feedback. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram
Get it.
at SneakerSteve09.
Kick 718.
And stay tuned. We got more vids on the way. All right. So we out of here. Peace.
Right.